unstoppable. Victory!
Yes!
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on birthday study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will be involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Hey, I'm Noisy Boy, also known as Jay.
Sampai in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay.
Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in eGG Network. Yes, eGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining eGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped eGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I am in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on birthday study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has a different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will evolve. Want to know more? Join us at
We have 32 teams competing today, and in a chance to gain 172 ringgit prize pool. Our tournament today will be organized by IRL Asia and partnered by Homie.
And we also have our sponsors, Inch Theory, and also the co-sponsors, Fengcha Sanway and PayX.
Wow, so many sponsors. What
Yeah.
do? I mean, what's up with them, man?
Yeah, so as we all know, if you did not know, IRL Asia is a multi-tainment channel. They do video games, they do education, and as well as music. Yeah, and of course we do have our partners, Homie.
Homie, yes.
Yeah, Homie is a tenancy management company. If you need a place to stay in the Sunway, JB or Subang area as well, you can look at Homie. Check them out if you need a place to stay. Of course, you know, most students, they need a place to stay as well.
True as well. I mean, if you need an affordable place to have a stay, you can search for Homie.
Yeah,
And not to mention to our sponsors, which is
Inch Theory.
Inch Theory. Yeah, Inch Theory. So for our interior designing and everything, you can rely on Inch Theory.
Yeah, to them, every inch matters.
In every inch matters,
So-
of course. And how about Fengcha Sunway and PayX?
Fengcha Sanway is, of course, if you're sick of bubble tea all the time, if you want to drink some fruit tea as well, you can get some fruit tea. That's so refreshing, man. I always go last time when I was studying, you know, I always order Fengcha Sanway. But of course, do check them out. And it's not normal other Fengcha, it's Fengcha Sanway.
Fengcha Sunway.
Yes, Nada U28. Fengcha Sanway.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and of course, the last sponsor will be PayX, your one-stop payment solution. If you want to start up a business, especially Facebook business, you know, new business right now, you can go to PayX for your payment solutions.
I started just now. I thought it was one payment stop solution.
One payment stop solution, yeah? It's actually one-stop payment solution.
Okay, no worries then. Right,
Yeah, we will be getting into the brackets for today's teams. As we said, we have 32 teams.
Yes, that's quite a lot today. So we're getting there's a bunch of teams over here. Well, what does it say? What does it say with the teams today, man?
Yeah, and of course, we do have on the left side, we've seen some new names here like Oligarchs. We have not seen them play so much. We did see Dew Elite. I think it's pronounced Dew, not Deuce, but I'm not so sure as well. Yeah, we also have
you mean Deus
Elite. Yeah, Deus,
Elite.
correct.
Yes.
So they also at the bottom we will see Hulowski Esports. They did win last week, one of the days. If I'm not wrong, it was Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, and Hulowski Esports, they're a really strong team, man. I'm
They
really
are,
surprised
they
at how
are.
they play. And of course, we do have the next game will be VVV Esports versus Execration.
VVVV Esports Execration. Okay. You have to have a very strong, you have a fast lips over there. Yes, we can see there's Pulowski, we can see Phoenix. So yeah, we have seen their performance in the last matches. I have to say, they're probably or may not probably provide us with another exceptional performance for tonight.
Yeah, and of course, on the other side, it did cut off a little fast. We do also have our last winner, which is RTZ under rank. Yeah, but today they're going to have a really hard time trying to get into the top 8, trying to get into the grand finals, as there's so many strong teams here, man.
So it seems that we are pushing forward right now.
Yeah, and do we get the bands? Who do you think will have the bands today? Would it be Groot or Spider-Man?
Yeah, who knows? I think Groot doesn't seem like it has a brain today. So let's see if Spider-Man has something for us, just in case. Alright, okay, let's get it. Okay.
Oh, the picks already started, and the first pick, Jenna from VVV Esports. That's very surprising there.
Surprising it is. But however, for VVVV, we have the bans for Lee Sin and Akali.
Yes.
And for Execration, is it Execration?
Execration.
Execration, Alistair and Ziggs. I don't know why it seems so familiar with Execration. I mean, maybe they love the toilet so much, but who knows? All right. But yes, we do have the lineups over here. We have Jana, we have Gragas, we have Camille, we have Zaya and Corky. As mentioned from the rankedboost.com, it seems that they have about 4 champions in the S tier.
And Execration as well, they're going for a more conventional draft. with the top lane Fiora, but they do go with a little unusual RE mid. We have seen some teams going RE mid. They have done pretty well. It's more of a comfort pick rather than just a strong meta pick here. But VVV Esports, they also have a very interesting pick with the Corki and the Xayah. So both of them known to be the bot laners. They're known to be playing in the Dragon lane. They want to get the farm, but it seems like it might be a Corki mid this game.
I think as we have discussed earlier, I think Execration is trying to play safe over here by picking Fiora.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it does. I mean, when they're trying to peel off enemies' health and maybe probably trying to secure more gold for their team. But as we have mentioned over here, it seems like they're taking a very kind of a random approach to their teams. I mean, do you have any insight about what's happening right now?
Yeah, the only one that actually has a not to say unusual theme, it's just we rarely see it going with Corki mid. Corki is as we know, is one of the strongest champions in this game right now. But also, before we continue, the game will be starting. VVV Esports versus Execration.
Execration, aka toilet.
No, that's excretion.
Excretion. I'm sorry. Anyway, VVV Esports, Jana is currently going into mid. I'm not sure if he's trying to support Corki, but it seems that maybe they're going for duo mid over here. And while we have Execration having a Vi and having a leash for Vi over here, while using the Scry's Bloom, trying to get to say if there's any ward from the enemy's team right now. And as Ezreal is currently right now taking securing kills over here, Jana is currently assisting Pantheon, and Braum is currently giving quite a very safe assist for Ezreal.
Yeah, and bot lane does look a little bit more aggressive coming from Braum, as Braum a little more durable, I must say, against the side of VVV Esports, where they do go the Xayah and the Janna. But Execration, they're going, as I said, they're going for a more conventional lineup. As I said, VVV Esports, they actually picked the Janna first pick. So they're actually very confident in picking the Janna here.
True as well. I think that they are very trustworthy of their support. Well, currently right now we're seeing Gragas is trading blows with Fiora. More to Fiora is on the offensive right now, I believe. And it seems that, the Honey Fruit is not already being used. So Gragas, I think he's already had a strategy in his mind. So right now they're trying to secure the Rift Sculptor. So my tongue is currently right now. Oh, and with an early smite from Camille. So we can say that Camille is currently right now with Ari is backing off, since there are 3 champions right now on the mid lane. And of course, we can see that Camille is currently right now trying to secure the blue sentinel from the team, for the team.
Yeah. So VV Esports, this match again, not to say again, but we've seen teams just try to play a bit slowly. They do not want to try to get an early kill. They don't want to play so aggressive, as both teams do have very scalable champions, with VVB having the Xayah, having the Corki, and Execration on the other side. They do have the Ari as well. Ari, as you know, can deal so much damage with the charm. If you did not know the charm, if you get hit by the charm, you get hit by more magic damage.
True as well. And we can see over here that Execration is not leading in terms of gold income, as VVV Esports is currently taking on the leading gold income by about 4K.
No, 400. Yeah.
400 ringgit.
Yeah.
400 gold income. Okay, poor me coming from Malaysia. But anyway, right now it seems that Ezreal doesn't have a support, but now support is coming in. And we can see Janna is helping Xayah quite prominently right now. So, and we go on to the mid lane, where Corki is currently right now completely taking control of the lane, and while trying to see if there's any... Oh wow! What's happening over here?
Yeah, Fiora getting just a decent chunk of damage. Not really going for a kill here. He does not want to go all in, especially against Gragas, since he doesn't know where the rest of the jungle is. You do not want to overextend, especially near the turret right there.
True as well.
Yeah, and again, both teams are just playing it super slow. Nothing really is happening in any side of the map. You see mid lane, just Corki, so much damage right there with the ultimate. Already having to spend the Honey Fruit, not wanting to lose so much HP, as again, the jungler is so scary, especially from VVV. They do have the Camille jungle with the great engage, with the ulti, the Parabellum, as I might say.
I think for my personal opinion is that the reason why they're playing so safe right now is because they have learned much from the previous tournament. And as we are saying right now, we have the dragon, the fire dragon right now is currently will be available in another 4 seconds. And I can see that Janna probably trying to ward, probably, I think. But Ezreal and the Execration team is currently right now moving forward to the Dragon's lair.
No, they're not really moving forward. They're just, again, playing slow. They do not want to start the Dragon so fast, especially because right now is one of the stronger Dragons in this game, as we see a gank attempt coming from Camille, just making a little pit stop before she walks right to the Dragon, as we say, the Dragon.
True.
This first Dragon is super important. Execution does not want to lose this fight as well.
Yes, as well, and we can see that VVV Esports is currently trying to secure the Dragon.
Yeah, but Vi does get the engage onto Camille. Camille gets the Parabellum onto the Vi as well. At first, but will be gotten by Execration, where Corki does fall at the end, but the red team also slays the Infernal Dragon. It was a stolen actually, since VVV did start the Dragon there, and 2 kills. Great fight coming from Execration.
Great fight. Camille was trying to secure the Dragon, but however, Vi was more faster than her in terms of reaction. So right now, I can see that Camille was currently boggled by the response that Vi has already been given. This is, I have to say, that's such a great steal from Execration.
Yeah, not only a great steal, it actually secures the first tower, the first turret, as they do get the Dragon. They do get more kills. Now they are up a significant amount, which is 4,000 here. So VVV Esports, they are already down one of the strongest Dragons in this game, as we say. The Infernal Drake does give so much extra damage with the passive buffs, but great fights coming from Execration.
Great fights, great fights. So however, right now the situation seems to be drizzling out right now. So it seems that possibly they're waiting for the Rift Herald, as Corki is currently moving towards the Rift Herald side. But Braum and Vi and Ezreal is coming towards that camp, trying to secure their vision on that part. So to make sure that Corki doesn't get an advantage over here.
Yeah, and Execration, again, they're not rushing things. They do not want to just start the Rift Herald, as just now as well. They did not start the Infernal Drake, but as I was talking already, Vi actually just immediately starts the Rift Herald. The Rift Herald, not really a big point of contention for most teams, but it does look like VVV Esports, they want to get a fight here. They do get it, as Vi goes in, tries to go on the Camille, knocks the Corki away. The Corki does fall, and Vi might get the kill onto the Camille. And the backline as well, we do see Ari does get the kill onto the Xayah, but she's not stopping here. She wants to kill the Gragas. The Gragas one hit away, but no.
Execration managed to get an annihilation on the VVV team with 4 deaths for their side.
Yeah.
Well, currently right now, only Braum being the sacrifice for the team. That was a total maniac.
Yeah, they also got the Rift Herald, as we see. They're already trying to spend the Rift Herald just to get a little bit more damage onto this mid tower. They do want to get the platings as well. So Execration, they are already up 6k gold. That's a lot, especially in this stage of the game. The second Dragon has not even spawned yet. So, as we said, man, Akali does have the ability to scale, the ability to deal so much damage. She's sort of a pseudo-assassin, as she's able to isolate a single member from VVV Esports.
This all happened so fast. It's only about 7 minutes right now. And currently we're seeing that Execration is currently dominating the Dragon River right now. So we can see that all of them is playing safe, except for Corki trying to move into the mid lane, trying to peel off Ezreal, but eventually backing off away, because Braum is currently right now taking assist on that. But
yeah. So we do have Execration. Again, they're just not overextended. They just want to fight during these objectives, right? They do not want to fight, especially outside of the objective. They are scared of the teamfight capabilities for VVV Esports, where they do have a lot of damage coming from Corki, coming from Xayah as well. But in this stage, I feel like they're a little bit more confident, as they do have the gold lead, and the Dragon lead as well. But VVV Esports, they do not care. They're just playing so aggressive, especially just pushing in the jungle right here.
True as well, true as well. We can see that they are trying to secure their objective on the top lane. So right now, because it seems that, okay, the blue teams has been destroyed. So Ari currently right now pushing on the Dragon's lane part, while they're trying to get the first tower from
and they are going to go on the Gragas, as we see 3-man dive. Braum has to spend the ulti with Ezreal. I mean, Braum does try to tank the tower, but Ezreal super low, has to spend the Zhonya's Hourglass. They both have to run away, as they do not want to get a fight on the Scorpion. But Braum also has to flash out, since they are scared of the Corki's damage. But in the top side, we do see a kill onto the Vi. Yes.
What a match, what a match. But I have to say, Execration is a type bully team where they just just group fights with Braum, and currently right now we can see Fiora is currently trying to 1v1 Xayah. What is happening right now? Xayah is currently using the ulti, and Fiora is currently right now using her ulti for now, and Xayah escapes, jukes from the area, but right now we can see that Riposte seems to be reaching, but not penetrating. Corki comes to the area, becoming Superman on the area. Oh yeah! Xayah managed to escape the day. There will be no kills for Fiora right now.
Yeah, one hit away, but we see Execration being so aggressive. Gragas has to spend his flash right there. He's afraid that there might be more than one. Where there was more than one, he's afraid maybe there's 2 or 3 people. There's 3 people.
Was 3 people.
Yeah, and and Execration, they are going to start the Ocean Dragon here, as they will try to secure their second dragon. Not really, quite uncontested right now, since VVV Esports, they are not in position to contest this dragon. As I just was saying, Execration do slay it. And right now they are looking really strong with an 8k gold lead.
Okay.
As I was talking as well, Ari does get the kill onto Janna. Janna so squishy, not able to run away against the damage from Ari.
Poor Janna. She was trying her best, trying to defend her team. But now, what happens right now? Ari seems to be having enough item already for herself. And now she's currently giving more damage. Vi is currently going in and kills. Ezreal kills. Oh my god, blue team's turret has been destroyed. And what an annihilation, what a massacre from Execration. Now peeling from Gragas' health.
But we get an engage from Camille. Camille does try to kill the Ari. The Ari will die right after with a nice ulti knockback from Janna. Everyone is so low. They are trying to run away. They do not want to give kills to this Corki. But in the back, we have Camille and Janna dying to the Ezreal. Double kill. Corki wants to get this kill. One more hit and barely misses. Just shy. Maybe 1 centimeter away. And Execration, they do run away from a very scrappy fight. 1 HP, everyone.
Just shy from the damage. Corki was trying his best, trying to deal a maximum damage output, but unaware of his own health. But when the time was coming, he already knew that it was already too late to avenge his teammates.
Yes, and PvP Esports, they are just losing every fight right now. As I was saying just now, they were up 8k, but now they're up 10k. It seems like every fight is going up 2,000. So Execration, up 2 dragons, up 10,000, up 6 towers compared to just the 1 tower from PvP Esports. And the Baron is also alive right now, but it doesn't look like Execration. As I said, they're just not rushing anything. They just don't want to rush any objectives.
True.
They just don't want to put themselves in a position. They want to be sure they are in a great position for the next fight. Like this, they are just hiding in the brush.
Going in, Vi is going in for the ult, and Braum is currently giving the first kill to Janna, and currently right now trying to peel in Ezreal, not getting the kill, but however, Janna still dies, and of course, we can see Corki trying to defend his teammates, and of course the golden skin, Sonya's in status mode for Ezreal, right now currently peeling off Gragas over there, but what a brave method, what a brave encounter from Ezreal, going in and going out again, juking from his way, wow.
Yeah,
wow.
He got the kill just barely with the red buff right there, as we see Fiora being such a nuisance in the bot side. As that fight was happening, they were playing a 4v5 fight, but Fiora was just bottom, trying to get the tower, just trying to get a little bit more objectives. They do want to get the super minions in that lane as well. And
True.
the Baron they're not going to start it. I don't think they're so confident in starting the Baron right here. They don't have to rush it. So a great fight coming from Execration.
Yeah, it shows that they have a formidable item build for their team, because if not, how is it that it's able to go 4v5 while Fiora is currently pushing the
and Camille will get caught into the bush. He does not know that so many people have to spend the stages, the golden skin, but she will not run away as she has to spend the GS. Oh, we see Corki going in with the package, trying to create some attention. Camille tries to ulti, tries to lock down the Ezreal, but no, she will fall to the Ezreal, and they do get a kill without losing a single person.
Yes, what a misfortunate event for Camille with such diabolical skill for juking, but instead still Lady Luck is not smiling upon him. No.
Yeah, and Ezreal does fall to the Xayah. It's a big shutdown kill that is that might spell a little bit. They have to be a little bit worried for giving the gold to the carry, especially it's the Xayah. The Xayah known to be able to scale, has so much utility in these fights as well. But Execration, they don't look too worried. They're still up 12,000 gold, I must say. And BBV Esports, they do get something from that fight as Ezreal, a little bit over-aggressive, tried to get maybe 1 pick-off or 2.
True as well, yes.
And the Mountain Drake does spawn.
the spawns. Ari seems to be going through all the way to the dragon lane with Braum. Now that is a confident combo. I can see that with the first kill from both champions, I can see that that's going to be a good thing. But however it is, they're going for the dragon right now, while Braum is securing the area for his team, making sure that the team cannot steal the dragon.
Yeah, while the fight is happening, we see Fiora just trying to split push, just trying to get the tower. VVV Esports, they do not want to contest for this dragon, as they feel like it's very, very hard to fight in these situations. And Fiora does have to spend the flash. Corki does try to chase. Gus get the flash as well. But look at the life steal coming from Fiora. It is not enough, as Corki does get the shutdown as well.
What an amazing feat. However it is, Execration currently right now trying to get the Baron buff. The hand of Baron for themselves right now. If they happen to be successful, it could be the end for VVV Esports.
Yes, and Execration, they are just slowly trying to get Ezreal to solo the Baron, but no, they will start the fight. Instead, they will kill the Xayah. Ezreal getting the kill, gonna go onto the Corki. Corki just running away, shooting the missiles, shooting the shots onto Execration. Execration just get one kill, just get one pick up. They are already up a man. They are trying to get the Baron here, and BBV Esports, they look like they do not want to give this up. Are they gonna give this up? Yes, they are gonna give this up.
I don't know about But it seems that yes, and yes. Execration currently right now having already a quarter of health portion for Baron and currently getting the hand of Baron buff for themselves. Fiora is going for the backdoor attempt once more again. While the other team, the VVV Esports, is defending themselves on the Dragon lane. How does this fare, man? I mean, it's such a complicated fight, but wow, the way that it goes, it's just wow.
Yeah,
devastating.
Execration, they do have the advantage here, as for the fact that Fiora does not have to join the fights, right? Now with the Baron buff, she's even more annoying to deal with. She can just buff the minions. She has so much damage as well. They have to group up, just try to kill that one Fiora, but the rest of the team, they can also push the mid lane. As we see right now, they're just trying to push the mid lane. Fiora doesn't have to join the fight, just slowly chipping the mid lane away. They do not have to make very aggressive engages, but they do have to wait for the buy. And as we see, so much damage coming from Ari. This gets a pick off onto the Corki right there. Corki did not have a chance, and Janna will soon fall. Camille tries to get the ulti onto the Ezreal. Ezreal has to spend the stasis.
The stasis mode.
But he does fall right after, as I said, with her Superwoman engaged, does go onto the Camille. The Camille has to spend the GA. There's so much damage coming from the side of Execration. Gragas trying to get a stun, but look at the damage coming from Fiora. Fiora almost getting everyone to low health, and they do end the game off of that fight. BBB Esports will fall to Execration.
Execration claiming the victory for themselves. What an amazing match. What an amazing match. I have to tell you, even though it was such a poorly recognized name, but I have to say they have the skills to match up to the name. Yeah. What an amazing fit.
Yeah, man, Execration, they just played that super safe. They did not make any bad mistakes, besides maybe the times where Ezreal does get picked off. He was a bit too aggressive, maybe a bit too overconfident in some of these fights, so he does get picked off. And maybe the Fiora as well, a little bit too in front, but the rest of the team is back. They had 5 men just trying to get one Fiora, and that's the problem right there.
Yes, true. But I have to commend Ezreal. I mean, okay, right now we're going on to the
Stats.
Yes,
the
my
stats.
God.
So I want to see who's the MVP. Of course, the Ezreal being the MVP, dealing so much damage in these fights, having the most amount of farm especially.
He lands every skill shot, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and also played super aggressive as well. So not a surprising MVP there. I also would like to say like a mini MVP would be the Vi, getting the great engages for the team fights as well with her Superwoman ulti.
That is correct, because she initiates most of the time with Braum as well, getting into the fights. So I have to say that was a formidable combo for Ezreal to keep on punishing them from the back lane. So that was an amazing feat. Not to mention for Ari. Look at Ari. She was just second line with Ezreal in terms of damage punishment.
Yeah, I think this is the first time as well we've seen an Ezreal dealing more damage than a Corki.
Yeah!
Corki known to be able to deal so much damage, even behind.
Yeah.
We do see him sometimes deal the most damage in his games, but no, Ezreal already was just way too farm with the 17k compared to the 13k of the Corki right there. And
yes.
Great plays coming from Execration. He played it super well.
Super well. I have to say that he was, I can say that we were almost skeptical with any Ezreal players. But then again, player from Execration, Ezreal player from Execration, managed to say a wrong to us. He was basically he was saying to us like, no, you're wrong. I'm good at Ezreal, and I'm gonna show it to you.
Yeah, and I think it's not really about the kills. It's not about the hero. I mean, the champion. I mean, so it's more about how the team plays and how they play together. So the draft does matter a little bit, but it doesn't really matter so much.
Yes. However, it always dramatically boggles us when it comes to performance of
And of
said
course,
champions.
we will be getting into the replays as well for the last game. Very, very exciting to see what really happened, transpired. As we see again, this is one of the first fights. The first dragon, Vi does get the steal onto the dragon, if I'm not wrong. The
Yes.
dragon was already super low. VVV Esports, they tried to start the dragon, tried to get the initiative, but they do fall in the end. They lose 2 people here, plus the dragon, and also they lose the
Zaya.
tower right after. Yeah.
Yes, you can see that Camille was trying his best, trying to get this. But of course, over here they're trying, they're trying to get the Rift Herald Shelly in the mean of the process. But however it seems the Execration getting the lead, and of course Ari over there is fighting with Zaya over getting the kill. Oh my God! And this is one exponential performance coming from Execration themselves.
Yes, and Execration, they just want every objective. As you see, they're so aggressive, trying to kill the Gragas here, having to spend the Braum ulti. But Ezreal does almost fall here. He was 1 HP away. He does have to spend the status. Execration do run away with this fight, losing 0 people.
Yes, I had to comment on that because Ezreal, even though he was using it in the right way, the stats is in the right timing. Of course, over here, Vi is currently right now going for the kill. And as we can see over here, also the blue team also destroyed. VVV Esports destroyed while also getting Zaya killed. Man, I gotta say, they're getting objectives very fast. And right now, even Camille is getting another ulti over there, trying to getting a kill for Ari. Janna jukes them up for themselves, and of course right now they're trying to escape themselves from the scene, but getting 1 kill, 2 kills for themselves. Wow, Execration, what a fine performance.
Yeah, and great engagements again coming from the Vi. As I said, she is the mini MVP. She does find the great situations for these engages as well. Does get the kill onto the Jenna. Ari does fall right after, but no, it does not matter at this point. As we also never noticed that the Fiora was really pushing bottom as the rest of the team was fighting here. As we're just trying to get a kill, just 1 more hit, and does get the hit as well with the red buff.
I can see Fiora is very conscious about the objective, trying to get the kill. But here we can see Camille is trying to juke herself out from this area. But again and again, she's using the Guardian Angel. The redemption was already finished. Using the ulti as actually as a means of escape, but none of it is coming. It's all failed for her.
Yeah, this is one of the times where Fiora did get a little bit too aggressive, not knowing that the rest of the team was just trying to defend their base. So she was already low from probably getting the damage by Gragas, and Execration do get this Baron uncontested as well. Yes. I wasn't even sure if VVV wanted to contest or not. They look like they were, they look like they were not. But this is an amazing fight coming from Ari, just getting the pick up under the turret. Corgi did not know what hit him. And it looked like a good engage coming from Gragas with the barrel, trying to push them back into the tower. But as we see again, Execration, they just end the game from this point. There were too many minions hitting the Nexus, too much damage, and the Vi coming in a little bit late into these fights. And we see the tower, the Nexus just falling slowly and slowly.
True. It's not just that, because the minions are also helping the champions to get through the Nexus, as we have already predicted. I mean, I predicted it that if they get the Baron, they're going to finish the game quite too soon.
Yeah, and Execution again. That shows how important getting these first dragons, getting these second dragons are. Just propel them a little bit ahead in the fights, even if they might be even in gold. Having the dragon, having the extra buffs will make them a little bit stronger, even if they do have the same items.
It shows how such creatures can play a significant role in the plays. But then again, we can say they are fantastic beasts.
Yeah, and Execution also played like a fantastic beast. Yes, they got all the beasts in the game, but also that is just the first game of today. It is the round 1. We will be back for this round 2, which is the top 16. So do stay tuned, do not go anywhere, and we will be right back.
Stay tuned.
are unstoppable. Victory!
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on further study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will evolve. Want to know more? Join us at
Hey, I'm Noisy Boy, also known as Jay.
Standby in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game.
Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sport sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in EGG Network. Yes, EGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining EGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped EGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I am in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer, as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on further study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will involve. Want to know more? Join us at
And we are back with Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. My name is Chef.
And I am. And down there you can see Neon Faye.
Yeah, and of course today we will have 32 teams will be going for the prize pool of 172 ringgit. And this tournament is organized by IRL Asia and partnered by Homie.
We are also now my turn. We are also co-sponsored by Feng Chasenway and PayX.
But don't forget the sponsor,
Yes.
Inch Theory.
Yes, Inch Theory. I get into it. Okay, let me explain what those names mean, alright? IRL Asia, we are a multi-tainment company. We do games, music, entertainment, you know. We play, one day maybe you can see me playing the piano on the Facebook. Ding, 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 ding. One day. And also we have our partner, Homie. You need a place to stay? Like sometimes my mom angry at me, I need a place to stay. I can hit up my homies called Homie. If you're in JB, Subang or Sunway, you can hit them up. Homie is your homie.
Yeah, and also we do have the sponsor, Inch Theory. If you want to decorate your room, you want to decorate your house, you want to pimp your crib, as my say, as maybe, you know, same thing, the mom angry, why your room so dirty, so ugly all the time? Please go and check out Inch Theory, every inch matters. And of course, Feng Chasenway, we big fans lah.
Big fans.
Every time, you know, after college, we buy lah, the fruit tea, very refreshing. No need to drink boba tea all the time, man.
Healthy also.
Yeah, healthy as well. And of course, the last co-sponsor will be PayX. If you want to start a new business on Facebook, you know, maybe carousel, not sure. But yes, you can use PayX for your payment solution. You want to get maybe e-payment as well.
Yes. So that is everyone that we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Have you missing anyone?
No.
Okay.
Just us.
Everyone settle. Okay, let's read some comments. Api Zoops, mantap. I want to MGF Aces.
Why you want to MGF Aces? You want MGF Aces to what? You must tell me lah.
So you comment, let us know what you mean.
So we also have already, man, MGF Aces fans, man. We did see MGF Aces last week, man. They played really well.
Yeah, played really well. Also, we got another comment from Marlau. Hi, he says hi. Then we have some guy called
Muhammad Nuran Shakir. Who is that?
He say hi, Marlau. Mantau and mantap.
Wow, so many words there. I don't even know what most of them mean, but
Is he saying the mantau is mantap?
yeah, I don't know lah. Actually, I don't know.
Then also we have Gigi also.
GG, yeah.
So Dato has came and embraced us in the chat. So we got to say thank you.
Wait, speaking of Dato, you can support IRL Asia's Facebook page. We need to get 10,000 likes. You will be able to see. What will we be able to see? You, right?
We see me, we see a chef.
Yes, we see Ghost as well.
We see Shark. We all have the TikTok video.
Yeah, not just TikTok video. Neon Faith, he said himself on the stream, he will dye his hair any color of your choosing. We will have a poll. He doesn't like rainbow, but I honestly want to see rainbow lah.
Please lah, give chance.
Give chance.
Give chance.
And of course, again, if you do send your stars as well, we do have a supporter badge available for this Facebook page. So you can send your stars. If you do send the stars, you get a famous promo video. A sneak peek of what you can see. Maybe we can get after the 10K likes. It's a promo video lah.
No, I mean if they send now also.
If you
you send
send now.
stars now, there's a promo video coming for your way. Of course, I can't tell you what it is. It's secret. If you send stars,
I love the video lah.
someone, I saw the video already. Woo!
You were in the video lah technically.
Okay lah, I'm also in the videos. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. That's just a spoiler a bit lah. It's not really a spoiler, macam trailer lah, you must say.
Trailer.
Yes.
Synopsis.
Synopsis. That's not synopsis, man. That's not what synopsis is.
Same thing. So of course, remember send stars. And also when we reach 10,000 likes, you have more games. So those of you wondering, hey, I want to play Valorant, why not Valorant? 10K like, share.
Yeah, Valorant, you know, PUBG as well. We have more Mobile Legends, PUBG Mobile, my bad, 2 different games. As well as
Maybe more, I don't know.
Yeah, we have more. We also don't know.
Surprise. Surprising and enticing.
So right now, of course, let's talk a little bit about what happened today. Today, we also did have a new patch for Wild Rift.
For those of you who are playing the tournament, you should know what I'm talking about. We have patch 2.0 that has dropped today. So, I mean, of course, the champions that are planned to be released aren't out yet. They have Galio, they have Rengar, they have Ramus, they have, who else?
Renekton and Kha'Zix.
Kha'Zix, yeah.
Yes.
So, you have that famous Rengar Kha'Zix pair. They were released as like a event kind of thing where there was a prey. So, of course, Rengar and Kha'Zix, they are both hunters. So they were this, there's an event where if Kha'Zix killed Rengar, then got this blah 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 thing. So maybe they'll do the same thing in Wild Rift too. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how these champions will affect the meta. As we know, Galio from League, quite flexible, not as flexible as Gragas, as you say. He can flex in the mid lane, in the support lane. We do see occasional jungle Galio as well, occasionally. But he is one of the stronger picks since he's super tanky and has the ulti very similar to Pantheon's.
Yeah.
But he does have to target an allied champion instead.
So Galio's ulti basically works as a portable, friendly teleport, which means that if he's in range with his ulti, can jump onto you. At the same time, when he jumps onto you, he's passive from his W, which gives him damage reduction from physical and magical damage, will apply to you. And when he lands, people around the landing zone will be knocked up and dealt a little bit of damage.
Yeah, and so he has very great global pressure coming from Galio. And of course, his second ability does have the great, the taunt,
Yep.
if I'm not wrong. Yes, the taunt letting him able to, it's a pseudo stun. It's similar to a charm, but in the sense that it works, I think it just works similarly to the charm, honestly. So it's a great ability to have, especially for a support, for a mid. Very, very flexible. And let's talk a little bit more maybe about Rammus.
Yeah, Rammus, I used to play a lot of Rammus back in the day. So Rammus is a very interesting character where his main strike comes from you having a very physical lineup. So you will pick Rammus into that physical lineup because Rammus scales with armor. Yeah. So the more armor you have, the more damage you deal, and of course the more tanky you are. His passive, when he is in his turtle shield mode, his armor is increased and he basically has an effect pretty similar to Thornmail, where you will receive damage back you have dealt in physical damage, but it doesn't have that grievous wounds thing where it came. But of course, we are going to go into the picks already. The teams maybe excited to play,
yeah,
so
a bit excited lah. So we do have MGF Aces, as we were talking about them, since we have Ape Zoops being the biggest fan of MGF Aces right here. But Spider-Man, what do we have today lah?
Spider-Man drama.
Drama a bit lah, I think. A bit too much lah sometimes.
So now I asked him. So we have the bands coming in from Jeff Aces. We have Brom and Vi.
Vi? Wow, very surprising. And we do have Nox Bullies going with the Corki and Lee Sin band. Not the surprising bands there. Corki a bit surprising, but MGF Aces, they will go the Akali since she is in the pool. The very strong pick, very strong skill in the late game as well. So very, very interesting drafts coming already.
So you can see Rakat and Shyvana pick. So that means they're looking for the very, very strong engage. At the same time, they have that damage Shyvana. Sometimes they do go that AP build. Once in a while, just for the extra damage. But I wouldn't expect more of a tanky build because we have Akali top. But on the side of Nox Bullies, you can see they have the Malphite Orianna combo already. Oh. So you also can work with Camille at the same time. Because let's say you give your ball, give your ball to Camille, she can ulti a single person and you can just burst them with your shockwave, everything. At the same time, Malphite also good engage into the combo into the Orianna. So that is something you can look forward to. And of course, Jinx, not really that in meta right now, but we did see if you give Jinx the items, she can take over the game.
Yeah, and MGF Aces, they do go for the Aurelion Soul. I love seeing Aurelion Soul, man, the big boy dragon going with a giant star, the giant galaxy. And they also round it off with a nice Kaisa pick. Not a surprising pick, especially when Corki is not in the pool in the situation.
I mean, Kaisa usually is one of the go-to champions when you are basically starved of the Corki. So Corki, of course, we know deals a lot of damage, but at the same time, if Corki doesn't really pop off, it doesn't really get that damage done. But at the same time, I'm surprised still with the Jinx pick because Xayah right now is still a stronger pick than the Jinx.
Yeah, even Ezreal is still in the pool as well. So like you can even say Miss Fortune or Tristana in the pool. So going for the Jinx, maybe it just seems like more teams are just rather going for the comfort picks.
So a comfort pick for Jinx is very dangerous too because it could be a pocket pick for the ADC. When you pick Jinx, you're looking for a very relaxed early game. Then when you get your power spike with Runans, with IE, then you're looking to fight because you have the AoE rockets with your Hurricanes. So maybe that's when they're looking to fight. At the same time, you can see that Corp also has that level 4, that ultimate dependency too. So maybe the early game sign is that, they don't really want to fight us early game. And of course, talking about that, we are going to go to the second game for today for Summoner's Odyssey.
Yeah, we do have MGF Aces. They will be on the blue team on the left side, and on the right we have Nox Bullies. in these early game fights.
So maybe perhaps that is why they picked the Jinx. But of course, when the level 4 comes in, it'll be a little hard for Jinx to maintain that damage. So I'm just curious on what it will look like. But at the same time, the top lane will be a little bit to favor of Malphite, and it'll be a little difficult to handle that all the time.
Yeah, and already at the start, we do not notice just now, but the Camille was at the bottom lane with the Orianna as well. They maybe just try to group up, hey, help me kill the Scuttle lah, please. But in this situation, they did not get it. So, yeah, again, just a slow play. Everyone just plays slowly. They're probably just waiting for the dragon, as we see many teams like to do in these fights right now.
Yeah, at the same time, you can see that they're actually focusing more to the top side because they know Malphite, he's not really that strong in laning. Of course, he will be pushed in by Akali. He is very mana hungry, so you can't really see that the power comes in. And of course, I heard that we had some audio loss. So sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. You can hear the stream loud and clear. But at the same time, we have a fight. The shockwave will land onto Akali. Akali will live with a little bit of HP, and the stun will come in from Odysseys. So he will stop the kill. Akali will run away with a little bit of HP and Malphite. He will be killed off by the Shiva and Orianna. He will get the return kill on the Shiva, but a win for the side of Nox Bullies.
Nox Bullies, yeah, they do lose the first blood there, but they get the return kill onto their jungler, the Sylvanas. As you see, even losing the first blood, they are up in gold. So it looks like the lanes are looking very well for both teams. As MGM Aces, they actually almost lost the Akali right there. So thank God she didn't actually die, as the lead will even be so much higher, especially losing. Confirm it's the first blood.
Yeah, so Akali living there was so important for the side of Nox. Aces.
Aces, yes.
Yeah, so if Nox Bullies actually gotten that kill on Akali, it'll be a whole different game because the momentum from Nox would actually snowball because you have the Malphite, you have the Orianna ulti all together. You also have Lulu right now. She's also gonna get an ulti pretty soon. So I'm looking for a fight to happen really, really soon.
Yeah, and the dragon, as you say, the dragon is gonna be spawning in 30 seconds. So that fight will probably happen over there. It looks like Camille is making her way, but it seems like we've been seeing more jungle Camille's lately compared to the top lane. Maybe they realized that Camille doesn't really fare well, maybe against the Fiora picks in these situations. So they want to go with the jungle Camille in these fights right now.
Jungle Camille, the thing is, Jungle Camille, she has the mobility with her third skill, and now we are back with our nice overlay, so you guys can see right now. Oh, actually something new, you can see the flags also from both teams, so we do know these both teams are from Philippines.
Yeah, and really great to see Philippine support for IRL Asia's tournaments. So very exciting to see how well they'll do. As we know, MGF Aces, we did see them do really well, but Nox Bullies, they are going to start the Mountain Drake with a nice knockup coming from Rakan, going to get the charm as well, but greater ulti coming from Orianna, getting the 3-man shockwave, but it seems like the blue team is going to be winning the fight somehow, even after the great shockwave coming from Orianna in the backline. Malphite does kill the Shyvana, but he will be chased down by the Kai'Sa and the Aurelion, and Aurelion gets the kill as well. Great fights coming from MGM Aces. They do, however, lose the Mountain Drake.
You can see it was a fantastic fight coming for MJ Aces. Nox, they had the knockup, but Malphite wasn't in that position to re-CC the enemy, because when you have the 3 shockwave, you want Malphite to come in after that to layer that stun on top of that shockwave, but he just wasn't in range, and so he couldn't do it. He does get a return kill on the Shyvana, but the damage is done for the side of MGM Aces. They take the dragon. They do lose the dragon, but you do win a fight. You get 2 extra kills, and also you gain that momentum. And originally you would think that Nox Bullies, they had the advantage in the team fight because they have the Orianna, they have the Lulu, they have the Malphite. So we would just assume that they have the better coordination, but the positioning from MGM Aces really saved them there.
Yeah, and it just shows there's so much room for error on the team side of Nox Bullies as they do try to get a kill onto Akali. Akali just hiding under the tower. She knows that MGM Aces do not have the front line to tank the tower. But as I say that, you see in the back, Aurelion going for the Night Star, trying to get the kill onto the Jinx, but Jinx just barriers out of it. The ignite damage does not matter in this situation, but we see Orianna getting the double kill onto the Aurelion and onto the Akali as well, trying to get a third. But Kai'Sa going in after the flash, gets the return kill onto Orianna. Great plays. Camille will try to chase for the revenge kill onto the Kai'Sa, but overall that was a better fight for Nox Bullies.
You can see that actually, I don't think he predicted the flash of Orianna, but his ulti was already positioned to go through that wall. So when Orianna flashed and Kai'Sa just saw her at the same time, like, hey, What a nice coincidence. So of course, Kaisa, he will get that kill, but at the same time, the damage was already done. I always say that, but it is true because they got the kill on Akali. Akali could have run away, but at the same time, they're having a fight where Shyvana will ulti the Malphite away. He doesn't have the ulti, but he does ulti at the same time. He does escape. He does see his flash. He's not using flash. Very greedy, but he does pay out. Shyvana will go down at the same time. Shockwave, oh, he has the two. They have the backline, front line. They have that Camille also trying to start off with the slow. And Lulu, he's stuck all alone, trying to deal with Akali. Akali will go down killing spree for Camille, and now they just have control over the Rift Herald.
Yeah, and Nox Bullies again. From losing that first fight in the Dragon, they do realize they have to stick together a bit more, as Orianna, she is able to deal so much damage in this stage of this game. You saw the nice two-man shockwave, getting the two-man stun. They were not able to chase the Malphite there. The Malphite was 1 HP away, and Shyvana went too aggressive, trying to go in, but she was just already taking too much damage.
You see, Malphite survived all that. He didn't even burn his flash. So even with the ultimate, he lands on the two people, then he just walks away. Lulu does shield him. Of course, that's how he survived. And if I was that Malphite, I would have flashed like 10 minutes ago before that fight even happened. But he held on to it, and of course it paid off because now he has that flash into the combo for the kill. And of course they try to steal the blue buff, but they are under a ward. So MGF Aces will take the blue away. So now because of that small engage at the same time, they now have the Rift Herald and they have a 3,000 gold lead for the side of Nox Bullies.
Yeah, not to mention they do still have that first dragon, which is the Mountain Drake. They are maybe because of the Mountain Drake, they are able to tank a little bit more damage with the passive coming from the Mountain Drake. And of course, the 30 seconds in, the Inferno Drake is going to be spawning very, very soon. Nox Bullies, they obviously do not want to give up this dragon. This dragon is super strong, going to be able to increase their damage output for Nox Bullies.
And also, you can see that Malphite with the mountain buff, he really has that. They're actually all on the ward. The whole of Nox Bullies, they're on the ward. They will catch out Lorenzo Soul, but they didn't check the bush for a ward, so they're actually all under ward. But Rift Herald will be summoned in the mid lane. At the same time, when it's summoned, they will straight go for the dragon. This is 101 League of Legends. You summon the Rift Herald away, and then you will start the dragon. Because both teams, they will have to split their forces up if they want to contest for either. So they don't split the forces up. At the same time, you can see Camille is going on Akali. Akali is trapped inside the Parabellum zone, but we can't see what happened to Akali. She's hiding in the shroud, and nobody's actually supporting the Akali right now into the fight. So of course, Akali will walk away scot-free, no problem. And of course, that is just another dragon going for the side of Nox Bullies.
Yeah, and not to mention, it is the Inferno Drake. They will be able to deal so much damage in these fights, as we were doubting the damage. We were doubting the Jinx pick, but in this situation, Jinx being so up ahead in these fights, in the gold lead as well, especially with the Inferno Drake, as I said, she will be able to deal so much damage in these fights. MGF Aces, their only real frontline is really just Shyvana. So even Shyvana on her own, she's not able to tank this much damage.
Also, you can see that they're looking for a fight towards the top side because they see Orlando is alone. He doesn't have the escape mechanism. Of course, no ulti for Camille yet, but he will immediately go in with the stun. Rakan does try to go for the re-engage at the side of the side, and Shyvana will ulti into the backline. Shockwave will not hit on anyone because they were in stasis, but now the ulti comes out from Camille. They will get the Lorenzo. Rakan is so low, he's really slowed up, but of course I thought it's really hard to chase Rakan. He does get the kill. Jinx will be powered up, will get another kill on the Shyvana. Now Akali, nice Zonias, but it's not going to save him. He will flash away. At the same time, actually they don't get the kill, but Kaisa, you are not long for this. He's going to flash in under the turret. He will try to use ulti to escape, but look at how tanky Malphite is. He is probably not even going to die to the turret. He has that armor, he has that strength for the side of Malphite. He won't die. And of course, we see another Zonias coming in for Camille. Actually,
she didn't want to die from the minions right there. She was one hit away from dying to the minions. As also right after that fight, the timing could not be more perfect for Nox Bullies. The Baron will be spawning already. And as you say, man, that was a great fight. We did see a great engage coming from Shyvana, the re-engage right there, but there was not enough damage for MGF Aces to get the re-engage.
Not enough because Malphite already, he has that armor. Can we take a look at the items for the side of both teams? You can see already Malphite has that. What does he have?
Is that winter armor?
Is that, I think that's Force of Nature. And
Force of Nature?
I think that is Force of Nature.
That is Force of Nature. So he has a lot of magic resist.
Yeah, so surprisingly that he actually went for thing, but at the same time you can see that the two combo ulti will start with the shockwave and the parabellum. Orlando will go down, and that's already Baron is up. So do they look for the mid turret, then the Baron, or do they just play it safe? They take the turret. No, they're actually gonna go straight to the Baron pit right now. They see Orlando doesn't have that big comment to stun it up, but actually I think they'll just finish this, no problem from the side of Nox. You see how much damage he deals with the Jinx. He has the items already, and Oriana doesn't have out, but it doesn't matter because they're just going to take it out so quickly and they're going to put the thing and another engage on the side of Nox Bullies. They will hit up the Shyvana. He will out away Rakan. He'll probably try to jump away to Shyvana. He does jump away, but Camille, he'll be going in. He has a GA, a charm coming from Rakan. He will try to save Shyvana. She will be saved. At the same time, there's another kill. And also, the return damage from the back with the Oriana, with Lulu at the same time. They will take off Oriana. So just as he came back into the fight, he goes back into the fountain with the grey all around the screen.
Yeah, let me just give a quick shout out to Nox Ramen. What the hell was that damage, man? Out of the screen, we didn't even notice the Aurelion Soul was already dead. But by the time we even talked about it, the Aurelion Soul gone.
Gone,
I
just
don't know whether
like
you heard
that.
it. I snapped my fingers, but you know.
Just like maybe I'll step it. Okay, maybe you guys heard that. But of course, we see immediately Aurelion Soul disappeared into the dust like a snap from Thanos, and now they're positioning around that Cloud Dragon, and Shyvana actually playing with a little bit of fire here. He'll be backing right next to the Malphite. Thank goodness there is no ward there. And we can see right now that they're just going to clear the jungle. This is how you bleed a team away, because MJF Aces, they will try to
deny resources.
deny resources. Crux will also spawn at the same time. But usually you will see teams play a little bit more safe, but instead they're just going in for the Kaisa. She does go down, but they are going to go in for the Oriana. There's 4 people in flash away. Oriana, she will still survive with the Lulu ulti. Oriana, Akali, you cannot survive. The Zonia's coming for her with the commencer, but look how tanky Malphite is still not dead. Akali will survive. He will escape from the backside.
What a nice polymorph coming from Lulu.
Yeah, this time Malphite is still not dead. Finally goes down with the Shyvana coming with the kill on the Oriana, and now they actually do get the Akali, and that's going to be a 2-for-2 for the side of both teams actually, and now they're just going to put you pushing in. They do also get the dragon at the same time. There's 3 dragons ready. Now they're going for the Aurelion Soul. Aurelion Soul will be very low. He will try to hit the stun on the side, and Rakan will come in with the knockout to Lulu. Lulu will shield as and Jinx. Don't forget Jinx flashing in. That's 1, that's 2. Now she's going to go for the third. She will have that shield at the same time, and the emo's coming with the Corgi, but at the same time showing that he is superior, and Lulu, she's still in the fight. Kaisa is polymorphed up, and you'll go to the back line, but Jinx, he will do all the damage. A little bit more hit on the side, and the second skill will get the kill on the Kaisa. Jinx is going crazy right now. Ace coming in for Nox Bullies.
Yeah, they're looking to end the game right now. They only have one person to defend the game, which is Akali. Akali will not be able to defend this mid turret right here. Does get hit by the Parabellum, trying to hide in the shroud, but no, 1 HP away. Trying to run away, but she does not able to run away by Camille getting the last hit as well.
Oh, that was a crazy fight. Jinx was in there the whole time, and of course with that get excited passive, she will deal all that damage, and now she will go back and buy items. They're already 15,000 gold ahead. You can check at the items. Please, observer, give me the items.
Oh my god, man. That fight was lasting so long. You barely had any time to breathe. I don't know how you do it, but we see the items coming from Jinx. Already 4 items in. She went for the static shift. As you said, you thought she was going to go for maybe Runas, but she does go for the static shift. That's why we saw the lightning zaps and as well as the Infinity Edge. And she will round off her build with maybe a GA. She just wants to have a bit more survivability. She's already dealing so much damage in these fights. So right now, she just needs the GA.
So I assume that she's going to go Runan, but apparently the meta has shifted to more of a kiting sense, where you will want to go hit with all that damage. But it's not a good Camille. She already has also 4 items. She has that last whisper with the grievous wound. She has that Stera gauge. There's everything, and Malphite will finally go to his Sunfire and render it. So remember when you saw earlier when the turret could not deal damage to Malphite, that is because he has so much armor, especially with his shield passive. So that's where all his armor extra comes from. And already they're going to look towards to push the mid lane, because mid lane is open for the taking, and they're going to look very textbook about this. They will clear all the lanes to have the highest chance. And of course, Lulu with the Corgi right there. I mean, Corgi.
Yeah. Corgi is not in his game. He was banned, but now as you see, Nox Bullies did miss the shockwave there. A little bit of a whiff, but that's no problem. As Nox Bullies, they do have the Baron buff. They will try to end the game here. And look at Camille just hitting the Nexus, and they will win this game. Nox Bullies will make it to the top 8 of Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey.
Ooh, we had MJF Aces. They were one of the favorites coming in the match. I mean, look at my hair, it's messed up. I went crazy during that fight. I kept talking, and I don't know how the air came in the mouth, but apparently maybe it was suctioned in. But at the same time, you can see the MJF Aces, they could not withstand the Jinx. She was too excited, and she gets the win for Nox Bullies.
Yeah, man, that game was just so many highlights after highlights. We did see some great plays coming from Kaisa as well for MJF Aces, but Nox Bullies, they had so much damage. Jinx just outplayed them. We doubted the Jinx pick at the start, as we said many times, but it showed that it's not about just the picks, man. It's just about how you play, the macro play as well. But maybe it was a little bit of the picks. They do have some strong picks as well. But yeah, Nox Police, man, they played it super solid, just so aggressive, especially in the mid games.
So of course we did see a little stumble for Nox Police in the mid game where they didn't lose the Baron fight, but Dragon fight, but they did get the Mountain Dragon. So not all was lost for the side of Nox Police. Then they slowly came back as Jinx got her items. He started getting excited, and Camille also getting so strong with the ultis in the backline, catching out Aurelion So most of the time, of course, comboing with the Orianna ball, and that is the main thing that what happened during that match. So we can see that not only picks are important, but how you play around them is also very, very important.
Yeah, especially in that first dragon, we did, as you said, they did lose that fight, right? But getting that first dragon did help them get through the mid game. They were down a little bit of gold, but with that Mountain Drake buff, they were able to be a little bit more tanky as well, especially in these fights, knowing that MGF Aces, they do have a more early game oriented comp. They do have very strong early games as well. But yeah, man, I really feel like that game, especially at the start, it could have went both ways. It looks like the bottom lane was a winning lane for Jinx and Lulu.
Yeah, you can already see that when you have that winning lane with the Jinx, with the Lulu, I was expecting them to push the pace a little bit more, but they do sit back, they do get the farm on the Jinx. And what am I to say? They did win the game really convincingly as well. And also we can see that when Jinx went in for the kills, the team was ready to back them out. She knew that Jinx had the damage, so they weren't scared. You can see Malphite, like I said, he kept that flash all the way to the end. When he flashed to the backline, he and Orianna do kill the Kai'Sa outright at the start of that fight. And of course I thought they were going even to that fight, but when Jinx, she started getting 1 kill, 2 kills, she got that passive stacked up, and she started running with the Lulu. I thought Lulu was going to die too, but Lulu did not die with the shields, and Jinx just dealt all the damage to clean up.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if you do see Jinx being the MVP of that game, but man, that game was really, I feel like Nox Police, they did have the driver's seat for pretty much all of the game. Maybe even just losing one big fight in the Dragon fight, as we talked about many times. But right after that, they did pick up the pace. They get the really good fights, the really great shockwaves coming from Orianna as well with the Malphite combo.
That was one of the key talking points when I went to the match, because when you have that Malphite with the Orianna ball, he will go into the backline, he will ulti everyone in, and that is when that true synergy comes in. Because when you ulti everyone into the Malphite, it could go either way. You could go in with the Malphite first, then you shockwave, or you can find a good shockwave into the Malphite ulti. It works both ways. Of course, it is easier to have the Malphite go in since it is a point and click, so you can immediately go in. Probably there is a cast time for the Orianna ball. It does take about 1.5 seconds for it to even pull in. So Malphite, it's almost instantly where he just whoo, like F1 got whoo, 0 to 100 real quick.
But I actually want to take note about, it's not just the two champions being the combos, right? Actually, Camille helped with that combo as well, since she is able to lock someone down. And when you are locked down in the Parabellum, right, you can't run away from that hexagon. Do you say it's a hexagon?
Yeah, it's a hexagon. Yeah.
It's a hexagon. So in that hexagon area, Orianna will be able to get a cleaner ulti, as she does not really have to look maybe around the map. Maybe they have to be scared of flashes, maybe, or even mobility moves. So yeah, that's maybe just a mini combo, maybe for 1v1 or 2v2 kills. Yeah, and
you saw
Camille did really well.
A mid lane where Camille did ulti onto the Orion Soul and the shockwave, because he couldn't get anywhere, he couldn't run away, he couldn't flash away. So of course the shockwave will catch Aurelion Soul, and the damage was enough to take him away. And every time a lot of teams, I usually get a little nitpicky on Camille because I know how strong she is. A lot of times I see teams don't really utilize that Parabellum because they are taking their time. Slowly they are gonna just I gotta wait for my chance. But this team, you can see they're really aggressive with the Camille ulti. They see someone off position just by a little bit, they go in straight away because they know they have the damage to kill whoever it is.
Yeah, and while we are waiting for the stats, hopefully we can just look a little bit in the comments. Let's see what the commenters think about the games. And yeah, as we see Michael Angelo Penafel, spare some energy, shoutcasters. Thank you so much, man. We do appreciate your support, man. Especially that game that was so hyped, there's so many big fights. We do need the energy from the commenters, from the fans.
Yeah, we will spare some energy, don't worry about it. My tank is still full, don't worry about it. My energy is empty. It runs on your likes on our Facebook page. So remember, get 10,000 likes on the Facebook page. I'll never run out of energy. I can always cast for you guys, no problem at all. Of course, 10,000 likes, you will get TikTok videos from me, from Chef, from Ghost. We will get some from Shark as well. So make sure to like the page, share the page. Share,
Yeah, don't share. I mean, don't share.
Don't share.
Yes, it basically just means share lah. As again, if you do send some stars, we do have a supporter page right now. If you do send some stars, we will be able to show one of our top secret promo videos by the one and only Datuk Tan Sri. Yes, and it's also like a mini preview lah. Mini preview for the TikTok video, as you say, right? We do 10k likes, you get TikTok video.
And we have another commenter, Apit Zoops, my idola. Say, nice one, Lionel. Let me picture your cheeks. So I'll picture for you here. Okay, don't worry about it. Settle. Of course, remember. I mean, send likes, guys. I want to see the promo video. Send likes.
So send stars.
Oh, yeah.
But they have to send likes also lah.
Of course, both.
Yeah, do both lah. Do both combo.
So at the same time, we have other comments. We have Shark saying #MGF Aces. Oh. Unfortunately, MGF Aces did not win, but they did have a valiant effort. They did try their best early game. They had the advantage, but we can see on the side of Nox Bullies, they had the super nice combo.
Yeah, and also we do have another one. We want RTZ. Yes, and of course, if you guys didn't know, RTZ under rank. We have two RTZ under rank teams playing today. We have RTZ under rank and RTZ under rank PH as well. So both they're under rank. But one is from Philippines, one is from Malaysia.
Yes, and also asking, you want RTZ, right? So which RTZ you want, Mr. Nora Shakir?
Yeah. And of course, RTZ Underrank, they did win on Thursday. We watched the amazing grand finals, the amazing comeback. They lost the first game, but after that, the two games, they played super solid, man. I can't wait to watch them play. Hopefully, they do make it right now. And but it looks like today is going to be a bit hard since we do see some even stronger teams playing today.
Definitely, we do see those strong teams playing, and of course, you want RTZ Underrank, send stars.
Send stars.
But of course, you want to showcase different teams at the same time. You can't just showcase the same teams. But of course, if we do see RTZ Underrank, they do make it to maybe the semis or the grand finals. Of course, we will stream their match due to popular demand.
Yep, exactly. Come on, let's look at a bit more.
More comments, right? Guys, comment more. What is your best hero, Lionel and Chef? So let's start with you. What's your best hero?
My best hero. I've been playing. I feel like I'm very confident with my Braum lah. I've been playing a lot of Braum. I love Braum. I love being the front line. I love getting the knockup. I love getting toxic drama. A bit toxic lah. But actually, my Braum is okay lah. Huh? It's not the best. I actually at the start of the game, I do like playing a lot of Seraphine. I think he doesn't like my Seraphine lah. I always say I feed lah. Why you play Seraphine? Damn weak. I know very high rank lah. Too much ego already these days. So what's your best hero lah? What's your best champion? I mean,
all. I can play all. Best.
You see? Too much ego already.
All, okay. I do main Fizz in War Rift. I play a pretty mean Fizz. You guys want to add me? PM me. I add you. We can play together. Season is ending for season 1 soon, so make sure to grind for that rank, because I mean, we want to get that. If you get gold and above, you do get that prestige jinx.
Prestige jinx, man. It's a skin.
Skin, very nice. Gold color all.
Gold color. Damn. I also wish I had skins lah. I think the only skin I really want is maybe like the KDA skins. I love the KDA skins, man.
Yeah, but I mean, we cannot compare with the best player in our group. We have the Wukong King himself, Shark 420.
Wukong King. But of course, right now we seem to be having some technical difficulties. A bit. So right now we will be going for a quick break. We will be ending stream, not the end stream, but we're gonna restart the stream as well. Yeah.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Don't think of all. Cannot go, but we'll be right back.